And finally, after three of total of 4 attempts, I am today right now in IMK. So it's a journey from a 26 percentile to a 98.1 percentile, sir.
क्या क्या कन्वर्ट मार दिया?
So, sir, is last year from getting 20 calls and getting waitlisted in 19 to this year, I have 31 converts out of 34 calls. I have right now IMK, all IM caps. I have MDI even. I have XIMB, GILM. You name it, I have it. Basically, whatever calls I
I
have.
have a call. I converted almost all.
Uh, honestly, sir, I will tell you. I joined, like I said, in the initial year in which I got a 26 percentile. So I went to a very premier institute in the offline coaching of CAT only. So they told me directly on my face that please don't think of tier one B schools like the Blackie or the Accelerize or FMS. Please don't think of it. Just think of new IMs or the baby IMs. Don't think to because you already have such a big gap in your profile, and plus you have your scores are going down. Graduation, you are almost 60 now. So, and plus now you are just an accountant, you are not even working in a big four, so there is nothing spike in your profile. So please don't think that. And I believe that what changed my mind.
बहुत अच्छी जर्नी है, मतलब एक्चुअली 886 एंड द नॉन इंजीनियर्स एंड जनरल ना.
Yes, sir. Non-engineer, non-maths.
नॉन इंजीनियर नॉन मैथ्स जनरल 886, तो मतलब तो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड लोगों ने बोल देता है कि नहीं इस कहाँ जा रहे हो, कुछ मिल जाए तो चले जाना. थैंक्स. एंड बिफोर फॉलोइंग मेंटर्स फॉलो योर फेथ. अभिषेक अग्रवाल 886 एसपी जन फिनांस कॉल लोगों को नहीं आती है, आपको आई. मीन्स समथिंग इन यू. यू कन्वर्टेड IIM कोझिकोडे फिनांस जो CFA CA IITs के लिए बना होता है, and then you're going to IMK. So it's just mentors are just the, you could say, a light bearer. Actually दम तो आप में था, वो दिख रहा था. And every time when we have a mock interviews, you have something extra. Hi Abhishek, how are you?
हेलो सर.
और कैसा चल रहा है, क्या क्या हो रहा है?
सर बस फॉर्मेलिटीज पूरी हो चुकी हैं एंड अब क्या कहते हैं 16 से तो कॉलेज स्टार्ट है, तो पेपर वर्क खत्म कर रहे हैं एंड पैकिंग शुरू कर, मतलब पैकिंग भी फाइनल टचअप दे रहे हैं.
दिल्ली की गर्मी टू कोझिकोडे का मानसून.
मच बेटर सर, इट इज टू हॉट दीज डेज हियर, बट मस्ट वुड बी अ रिलीफ टू बी ऑनेस्ट.
Obviously बहुत अच्छा है. K hill station and the K is better than C when you are going.
Definitely.
Anyway, we are not going to discuss this one, but still,
Yeah, definitely,
going
sir.
to top 3 B school of India as per the NIF.
Yes,
Government of India. बहुत सही.
sir.
Okay, so we are going to start, and this should be your journey in your words. सब कुछ डिस्कस करते हैं. A series of failure to king of success. So, Mr. Abhishek Agarwal, आप अपनी प्रोफाइल के बारे में बताओ, अपनी जर्नी बताओ, क्या है क्या नहीं.
Sure, sir. So, my profile is pretty average, to be honest. I have a 89 in 10th, 86 in 12th, and a 62 in graduation. I have done a BCom honors from College of Vocational Studies. There is a 2-year gap in my profile as well. I prepared for CA, but I couldn't clear IPCC level. So that is why there is a 2-year gap. And after that, I shifted from the journey of CA to working on my professional life. So then I became an account executive. I have a 3-year work experience in that. And finally, after total of 4 attempts, I am today right now in IMK. So it's a journey from a 26 percentile to a 98.1 percentile, sir.
You said 26 percentile.
Yes, sir.
To
98.1, sir.
98. When the 26 when and 98 क्या है बॉस ये, यानी चमत्कार कैसे हो गया?
So I think chamatkar. So basically, it's basically when we enter this industry of CAT preparation and everything, there are so many myths around, And plus, like like these days, there are so many influencers who are telling you, different points that you should give n number of mocks, that then only you will score more. You should prepare, let's say, permutation combination more, or let's say algebra more. You should give, you should read, 10-15 novels in a month. So these kind of suggestions, keep makes people lose their focus again and again and again and again. Instead of focusing on where they stand, they start thinking about what the person has said, and they just try to follow it blindly. So that is what happened with me, to be pretty honest, in the initial phase. But later on, then I decided that it's better that instead of listening to everyone out there, I've just listened to the few industry veterans who actually know the nuances of the exam, and the what problems are faced by the students, majoritively. So that the kind of change this that happened was incredible for me, and that is why I think I was able to score such a great percentile later on.
So you focus on one mentors and you just won and cracked CAT 98. But ये बताओ 4 times CAT. How did you motivate yourself? CAT नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ, नहीं हुआ, तब CAT मेरे लिए बना नहीं है. क्या था exactly? How did you motivate?
So, sir, I think motivation. To be honest, I think motivation is bit overrated in these days. I think it is more about how much you are dedicated to your, whatever. Why are you doing an MBA, and what do you see for yourself in, your future life? How is it supposed to be, and what is your plan to achieve that? So I think that is more important, we have to keep in mind, because motivation is a sort of thing. For example, if you score a good score in one mock, then your motivation will be will skyrocket. And then you score, let's say, below par score, and your motivation will be all gone. So I think, rather than motivation, it was more of a discipline and focus that I needed. But however, saying that, I would also say that last year also I got a 93.14 percentile. So it wasn't like, completely a letdown journey. First 2 years were definitely bad, but I think, like I said, the focus and the discipline that I understood, the need of that, rather than the motivation, was a key pointer that helped me, to go forward even after so many failures, and don't quit on my dream of getting into a top B school. So that is the whole reason why I am finally in IMK today, sir.
Great. And IMK, known for the profile, you're 89, 89, 62. So it is like a myth buster.
Yes,
Even
sir.
a so-called average profile can get into the K.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the real example. We discussed a lot about maths में weak थे 10th में. Then उसके बाद फिलियो CA ट्राई किया, नहीं हुआ, IPCC सब कुछ फेल हुए. ये 4 लोग क्या बोल रहे थे कि बेटा तुमसे नहीं होगा, अब छोड़ दो.
Uh, honestly, sir, I will tell you. I joined, like I said, in the initial year in which I got a 26 percentile. So I went to a very premier institute in the offline coaching of CAT only. So they told me directly on my face that, please don't think of tier one B schools like the Blackie or the Accelerise or FMS. Please don't think of it. Just think of new IIMs or the baby IIMs. Don't think to because you already have such a big gap in your profile, and plus you have your scores are going down. Graduation, you are almost 60 now. So, and plus now you are just an accountant, you are not even working in a big four, so there is nothing spike in your profile. So please don't think that. And I believe that what changed my mind, that I could crack it, was because of mentors like you only. To be fairly honest, I remember the first day that I came here, and when I got the call, I told you about it as well. And because I honestly, to be perfectly honest, I didn't thought that it was just a fluke that I got a call, and conversion was not even possible. But I remember your words that instead of thinking whether it will convert or not, we will just give our best, cover all the bases, and then whatever happens in interview happens. हमें अपना बेस्ट देना है, हम वो दे के रहेंगे. So that the kind of confidence when your mentor shows in you that it is possible, you just have to give your best. That kind of confidence really helped me in boosting my performing more harder and harder every mock interview that we have several mock interviews this year only with you only. I particularly remember we even have 4 interviews as well. So every time there was I just thought that I am completely ready, but you always threw a googly at me, और not only one but 2 3 4 गूगली. So it also pushed me ahead कि नहीं अभी पूरा complete नहीं हुआ है, मुझे और तैयार करना है और करना है. So that kind of a it momentum went on. So it was a very what should I say, it was a very enjoyous process for me that okay, while I am preparing, my mentor believes in me and he's throwing googlies at me, not that like he's just doing it for the sake of it, but he's actually believing in me. So that really helped me in getting to IIM sir.
And that was something within when in the first SPJ and IMR interview, when I first see you in the all group, मैंने कहा बंदे में कोई बात नहीं है. बिफोर जो हम लोग की टेलीफोनिक बात हो चुकी थी, बट जब आप बोलना स्टार्ट की ना, मैंने बोला कि इसको तो लेके जाना है. यू हैव डेप्थ नॉलेज ऑफ एवरीथिंग, देन लेट्स एंड रेस्ट इज द हिस्ट्री. क्या क्या कन्वर्ट मार दिया?
तो सर पहले इस last year from getting 20 calls and getting waitlisted in 19 to this year I have 31 converts out of 34 calls. I have right now IMK, all IM caps. I have MDI even. I have XIMB, GILM. You name it, I have it. Basically, whatever calls I
I
had.
have a call, I converted almost all.
Yes, I think only call that I missed was SPJMR and IM Shillong. Other than that, every call is converted from this time, sir.
SPJMR was predicted one, but the Silongs, I don't know why. Might be some of the region. Anyway, so you had a great journey. तो क्या बोलना चाहते हो people having this not a great profile? अगर उनसे कोई बोलता है कि नहीं हो सकता है तो क्या करना चाहिए कि नहीं ब्लैक ही तो नहीं आएगा तुम्हारे दिल से?
So I think first of all, I understand that you see so many people who are out there and they have tremendous percentiles like let's say 99.5, 99.8, and then they have big four experiences, or let's say they are working in Google, Microsoft, everything, and you see yourself you are just a 886 kind of a person. You have a gap as well, and then you are working in a very niche job and you think that it is not possible. So I will just say that please stop thinking that a B school doesn't like it does judge you on your past, but it also judges you on how much you know about your subject matter, how much you know about your job, and moreover how much you can use your knowledge to connect whatever is happening in the world and how much you are able to understand it more properly. For example, if for example, I am a BCom honors and I worked in accounting and taxation. So for every event that happened in the globe, I had a viewpoint from an accounting and taxation point of view. So that kind of an addition, when you tell them, they understand that okay, fine. They maybe you didn't perform well in your undergrad, but now you are very serious about getting into an MBA, and you understand you are applying your knowledge, and that is why you are able to understand the whole global scenario in a very different way, and which will help you to add value in the class. So I think majorly just please have faith in yourself, have detailed analysis of whatever you are reading, understand from your domain perspective that okay, so this is happening, that so that is why this will have if this effect will happen in my domain. And I am sure that at least IMK will be in your hands for sure, and other big calls like IFT even is in your hands for sure. So please don't underestimate yourself. That is the one key aspect that I will say. And please follow your mentors if you are going to there. It is very important. We sometimes think that we are following influencers, and we have some seniors as well. I understand that they do have knowledge, but when you're talking to industry veterans who have been in this journey, who have been in this industry for, let's say, 18-20 years, their experience and their knowledge comes from a very, very, like, it's an ocean of knowledge. So whatever they are telling you, it is for a reason. So please just follow them, whatever they sing. If it may make sense to you that time, it may not make sense to you. It doesn't matter. Just follow them, and I'm sure that at the end, you will understand that they told us to do this because it was that I wasn't able to understand कि क्यों ये exercise करवा रहे, क्यों हम ये लिखे जा रहे हैं. Like for example, in education only, sir used to give us Hindu newspaper articles and give detailed summary of it. So that was very interesting for me because I thought that why it isn't it? I just could read it. Why should I read a summary? But then I understood that no, actually, the kind of summary he produces is not just like just pada or likh diya. He actually put it his own knowledge in it and made sure that when we are speaking in an interview, we had those points that we can put forward, and the panelists could understand that no, this guy knows more than what is just written on the paper. So please do follow your mentors religiously, and I am sure that you will be there. And all the best for your future endeavors.
Sure, thanks. And before following mentors, follow your faith. Abhishek Agarwal, 886 SP Jan Finance call. लोगों को नहीं आती है, आपको आई. Means something in you. You converted IIM Kozhikode' Finance, जो CFA, CA, IITs के लिए बना होता, and then you're going to IIMK. So it's just mentors are just the, you could say, the light bearer. Actually, दम तो आप में था, वो दिख रहा था. And every time when we have a mock interviews, you have something extra. तो that's in you. Mentors तो अपनी जगह पे हम हैं, but path तो आपको ट्रेवल करना है.
नहीं सर, वो आप बस बहुत हम्बल है, मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ. honestly sir, I think the
it's
kind
not
of
about me. Here I would like to take the name of Honey too, जो आपको गाइड किया.
Yes sir, हनी सर थे, and निकिता मैम ने भी अपना इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग का सेशन लिया था. वो भी I mean there are so many people in my journey that if I list down, it will take an hour to me just mentioning all the names. I definitely believe that this success of mine is definitely not mine alone. There are so many people that have helped me throughout the way, and then only it was possible for me to get here, sir.
It's your greatness कि you are using these words, but you really moved so far. Like नहीं निकला IPC, कुछ नहीं निकला, and still you're fighting and moving ahead. 98 is not a ball game for a person having not a great maths. Then fight करते हैं. फिर उसके बाद मतलब gamer, you are hardcore gamer.
Yes sir.
And then fight करो, that's something बहुत अच्छा है. तो at the last आप बताओ, अभी 5 month बचे हैं बच्चों को, क्या करना चाहिए?
First of all, I will say that please, right now 5 months are remaining. So first of all, instead of giving 100 of mocks, make your base strong. Don't think that you have to complete your entire syllabus and then only you should give mocks. Don't do that. Have few bases strong, like have algebra or arithmetic strong first, and then start giving mocks accordingly. Make sure that you are doing revision properly, because what happens is arithmetic in quants, there are so many formulas that you will forget them again and again and again. So have make sure that you are revising them as well with time. For LRDI, I will say that solve as much as you can. Please don't see the solution, even if it takes 2 hours, 2.5 hours to solve a single set. Do that. It's completely worth it. I climbed from a 11 percentile to a 97.11 in LRDI just because of this habit. It took me around so when in mocks 4 to 5 sets used to come, and if rest of the sections took around 4 hours to analyze, I gave 6 to 7 hours just for LRDI only. But it paid dividend me. So please don't see solution unless and until you have tried everything in the book that and then only go for solution. Otherwise practice, keep on the set, you try different approaches. If you are not able to understand the approach, make anything on your own. It sometimes click on your own. It initially it will take a lot of time, but as you solve more and more set, more and so more sets, after after doing so much of brainstorming, things will start clicking to you, because there are few pointers everywhere in the question sets as well, that speaks that you have to use me. It will come to you on your only. This information is given by the question paper setup, because he wants you to use this. And for VRC, I will say that do read more and more, and now is the time for you to practice RCs, and VA is a very important part. So I will say that whatever is your make sure that if your RCs are keep aspect, but section for me scoring area is VA. So please give focus to it. Odd when out and para summary. These two are really easy and scoring sections. So please do pay extra attention to those. So and last but certainly not the least, whatever your mock scores come, let's for example, let's assume you scored 120. You are scoring 125 in, let's say, 3-4 mocks continuously, and then you are now suddenly at 40 and 60s. So please don't get this is my personal so this is my personal mock score journey only. So you are scoring 100, 110, 120, and then you are in the final time you are going starting dipping again and again. You are scoring 80, then 40, then 50. It's so much it's not stabilizing at all, and your performance is going down. So please don't take mock scores on the face value. Just don't get emotional to them. Just see the mock, understand why you scored less, why you scored more, where you put extra, more than extra time that was required, and where you put by that analysis you will understand that what is your strong section and weak section, and how you have to work accordingly. So analysis is one of the keys that I will say that you need to put extra efforts on, so that you understand where, how, and when you have to strategize in your actual exam as well. So that's all from my side, sir.
You said like a pro mentor. सब कुछ बता दिया बॉस, इतना कर लो निकल जाएगा.
Definitely, sir.
Thanks, Abhishek, and all the best, and congrats again for the K, and all the best for the new start.
Thank you, sir. I think it wasn't possible without it wasn't possible without the education and the whole mentor team. I think I remember I saw I knew you from the time the B Leagues page was officially going on, and after that I thought I saw your reel. I saw last year as well that I would join, but somehow मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया एंड आई डिडंट जॉइन.
नो प्रॉब्लम, यू गेट जो आपको चाहिए था. आपने ये कहा मुझको फिनांस चाहिए था. दैट मींस सर पहला क्या था मुझको याद है सर, आईएम के का फिनांस मिल जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है.
यस सर.
आईएम के मिल जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है. स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट रिजल्ट इज द एनएम इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग.
यस सर.
एंड द के यही चाहिए ही था, एंड दैट वाज योर ड्रीम. आई डोंट नो कि एसपी जैन और के में आप किसको चूज करते, बट दिस इज व्हाट वी वांटेड. Even
Yes,
the MDI was actually you had MDI K.
Actually, sir, even if I had got SPJMR, I would have chosen K. So I got what I wanted this time.
दिल से मांगो तो मिलता है. शाहरुख खान आप ही के लिए बोल रहा था.
बिल्कुल सर.
4 साल की जर्नी में तो समझ रहे हो, 4 साल में तो 2-3 बच्चे हो जाते हैं, मामा बन जाते हैं लोग अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड की. एंड यू गेट द के, योर ड्रीम.
यस सर.
सो जर्नी स्टार्ट करो, बेस्ट करो. वी आर ऑलवेज देयर, जस्ट अ क्लिक अवे. थैंक्स अगेन.
थैंक यू सो मच सर.